Dynamic Workload Console, how to set user preferences. In this video, you learn how to modify table layouts, display dates, times, and time zones, customize startup pages, and add frequent tasks to favorites. In addition to global settings that can be configured for each Dynamic Workload Console through a settings repository, each user can configure a set of console settings. The default number of rows to display in a table of results for all your tasks, how dates, time, and time zones are displayed in the console, how to add a task to your startup pages so it's launched every time you log into the console, and how to add frequent tasks to favorites. In the search text box, we perform a keyword search to locate the page for setting user preferences. Here, we click the Edit button to change the settings for the options. We can modify the lines per page value. This value corresponds to the default number of rows to display in a table of results when running a task. In Date Time Display options, we can change how dates and times are displayed in the console, and we can also select the time zone to apply to our workload scheduling. As a final step to apply our changes, we click Save Changes. Startup pages. To save time, we can define one or more startup pages to have every new session of the console start directly from the pages we use most often. To do this, we open the page we are interested in. For example, we want to see the Monitor Workload page each time we log into the console so we can monitor our workload. We add this page to our startup pages from the Page Actions menu. We save this selection and we open the startup pages from the Logged In User options to ensure it has been added and to modify our preferences. As we can see, we have several startup pages defined, and we change the selection of the default one. We now log out of the console to verify which is our startup page when we log in again. We log into a new session, and the default startup page is now the Monitor Workload page. The other startup pages are opened in secondary tabs. In this way, we always have all the pages we use more often quickly available. Favorites. You can create a list of your favorite pages, including commonly used navigation items like tasks and dashboards. The Favorites icon in the Welcome page lets you access your daily tasks. We can work with all of our favorites when we open the Favorites page from the Logged In User options. To add a task to Favorites, expand the item you want to add on the navigation bar, and simply click and drag it to the Favorites icon. To remove an item from your list of favorites, click and drag that item away from the list.